welcome back to my channel. It's Mizuki Arts. Today we're going to be doing another sketchbook tour. So let's just get right into it. No long introduction or anything. We have already done 11 sketchbook tours on this channel before, not counting my old art videos, like talking about my old cringy art from like 2020 and even pre-2020, you know, that kind of era. But yeah, this one is from February of 2024, and I believe it goes through March, but let me double check that. Oh my gosh, according to the date, it goes through like April, like sometime in April 2024. So yeah, quite a thick sketchbook with a lot going on inside. But let's look at the cover close. I have lots of Disney princess stickers, some rose stickers from the Dollar Tree, some cinema roll stickers I got on Amazon, and then of course a couple of my own, lots of glitter glue. This is a Canson watercolor sketchbook, my favorite kind of sketchbook. I've just decorated the cover, as you can see. But yeah, I never for some reason mentioned, I think don't hold me to that, I'm not sure, I never mentioned it, but I feel like I never mentioned the paper type that I use in my sketchbook tour videos, so I just thought I'd mention it. It is my favorite. First things first, this was the painting from my Himi Maya Arts watercolor video. They sent me this big package full of watercolors and brushes and a sketchbook and everything. Like it was an amazing package. Like I was so overjoyed. And like as you can see, the colors like hold up really well. Like it's really bright, and this is all painted with Maya Arts and Himi watercolor products. I think she's really beautiful. Look at her. Oh my gosh. Next up we have this like tea party inspired fairy painting. I actually did film the process of this one for our YouTube video. It's an old paint with me. I believe it's one of the longer paint with me's I have on my channel, but I can't say for sure. I want to say it was like 24 or 25 minutes, something like that. I was really getting into collage at this point. Like I still feel like I was working on like discovering it, like still figuring out what I wanted to do with it, but I was really enjoying painting all these little items and then just piling them onto a canvas, like, you know, another piece of paper. It still feels so like nostalgic for me as someone who grew up like loving paper dolls and everything. But at this point, I still wasn't doing like all collage paintings. I think maybe even some of these go backwards. Like some of these are like out of place. But yeah, the paintings that I complete first in the sketchbooks, I do put at the back of the thing. So we are going like backwards in the sketchbook, which is sort of weird. But this is a very simple like pretty elf. I believe I also recorded this one for a paint with me. Not much to say about her. I really don't do enough of these like simple little portraits anymore. I need to do more because they're so fun and easygoing. This next one was just like a younger version of Queen Mab, like the fairy tale character. I remember disliking this painting so much when I first did it, and I still dislike it now. The wings are two different shapes. The values are all like the same, like there's no contrast. The face looks, I'm not a fan. Yeah, the dress looks pretty bad too, but it is what it is. I keep forgetting I used to stick my unused collage background pieces like in my sketchbooks, so every time I run across one, I'm just like, what is this doing here? Like, shouldn't I keep this in my stash, you know? So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I have a stash of like unused background pieces, and I didn't used to try and stash them. I would just make them, and if I didn't use them within a sketchbook, then I would just, you know, leave them, like abandon them. Remember how in the last sketchbook tour I was playing around with the idea of a Cinderella picture book? Well, I completely abandoned that and started working on a Rapunzel picture book. I did not get far at all, but I thought these are cute. some little collage pieces I made for it. I wanted it to be very sparkly. More collage pieces. Even more little collage pieces. Yeah, I just kept trying to make like these tiny little bits of like splash art to just really like make a whole bunch of options for myself to cut out and layer up the pages. And here's an abandoned sketch. I actually think she's really cute. I don't know why I abandoned her. Maybe it was because the composition like is kind of awkward with the way the basket sort of lines up with that edge of the mushroom or something. But I think it's cute. Look at the mouse with the baby mouse. Oh my god, I'm dying. Okay. This one I remember I abandoned simply because I was getting more into collage. Like, I didn't really want to do like a regular painting. I wanted to collage a painting. But she's cute. She's cute. I might revisit this one. It could be fun. Here was some of the planning for my Rapunzel picture book that never got made. This one I definitely recorded for a paint with me. I do not like her face. I think I remember not liking it then. And I felt like I had overused the white gel pen. And I definitely did. But I do like her dress. I like her hair. And I like her wings. I like the little white bows in her hair. I just feel like she probably could have used less white gel pen overall. My strawberry fairy, or I should say my strawberry patch fairy, because I have another strawberry fairy that I painted and you guys really haven't seen yet. But yeah, the background of this and like all the little detail pieces were done with Arctic's paint markers because they sent me a set, like a full range of colors, which was pretty cool. And I really enjoyed layering them over a black gouache background. I really want to try that again, actually, because it was so much fun. She's really pretty, and she later inspired my blueberry fairy, which then inspired me to create a whole fruit fairy series. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a series 2 of fruit fairies, and then I made 2 more, including a strawberry fairy. Not this one, different strawberry fairy. And then also a grape fairy, and you guys to this day haven't seen them because I don't know that 2 fairies is enough for a series 2. But she's really cute. She's really cute, and I loved doing my fruit fairy series, and it really made me want to do more painting series because it was so much fun. I love this one for no particular reason at all other than how much fun the background was to do. Like, there's so much motion and all the little outlines and everything. It just feels so, like, I don't know, soft, if that makes sense. Like, all of it feels so, like, soft and full of life, I guess, which is why I love it. It looks to me like a lake, which is why it's funny that, like, she's got, like, flowers and butterflies and leaves and twigs and everything all around her. I also really love the bows in her hair for some reason. They're really cute. Her face is cute too. She's just a very nice one. Probably one of my favorites are in the sketchbook. This was one of my earlier collage paintings, and I hated how it turned out so much that I almost gave up on collage entirely. Like, I couldn't even imagine if I had, but I was just experimenting, and it turned out looking like a failed experiment, which is fine. There's no such thing as like a real, true failed experiment in art. I just learned. I learned pretty quickly that like your like white paper in a collage can build up so fast and just throw your values all off. So you have to be careful. So yeah, I don't like how this one looks, but like it could have been worse. I could have not had this one turned out terrible and then ended up ruining like one that I was really excited about with, you know, too much white empty space. This is where I was experimenting. This is like before collage for the most part. I did do one collage painting before this, I think. Maybe a couple, I don't remember. But at this point I was experimenting with like what I would call like space response paintings. Like I would try to place something big, place in a character, and then fill in the space with like weird layered stuff which is how you end up with strange compositions like this. But it was really fun. I don't love how this one in particular turned out, but I did a couple, and I definitely want to do more because it's just really fun. Like, you get to just kind of turn off your brain and put whatever you want in a painting, you know. This was the first of my space response paintings. I really only did a couple. But yeah, I loved like layering things and just going, we need something there. What do I want to put there? Oh, a seashell. What do we need here? A bow. Oh, it was just fun, you know? And this one is available as a print. So if you want to get a print, it's in my shop. So go check it out because she's really cute. To this day, that little cake looks so delicious to me. I love it. I like this painting a lot, actually. I did end up like designing prints for her, but I never released them. So if you guys are interested in prints of this fairy, let me know. I do really like how she looks. I like all her little accessories and everything. I think they're really cute, and I think she's really pretty too. I just realized the last one was also recorded as a paint with me episode, and so was this one. I hate how her face turned out. Like, her eyes in particular just look so empty to me. But I do like her long purple hair. That's fun. She's got some shiny locks there. It's very nice. And this was my very first collage painting. I love how she turned out, and she's available now in my shop as a print. I love all the little pieces I made for her. I loved including a little bit of the environment in the main piece. I just feel like this composition is so strong, and it really it set the tone for how much I love collage and how much you can do with it. It's such a fun medium. And last but not least, we have an abandoned fairy, because I painted her and then I looked at her face and I was like, I don't like it. So I abandoned it. I like her little hand holding the rose though. I think that looks good, and I think the bows on her dress look good. That's about it. But yeah. I think some of my favorites from the sketchbook would be this one, my Strawberry Patch Fairy, this one that I couldn't stop gushing about, and this one because it was just so much fun, and this one, and obviously this one too, because I mean, look at her, she's gorgeous. But yeah, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this next installment in my sketchbook tour series. Definitely let me know which one of these paintings was your favorite, and let me know if you think I'm a little bit crazy for only painting fairies in my sketchbook. Let me know what you like to paint in your sketchbook, and definitely check out my picture book, Petunia's Butterfly Parade, on Amazon, and check out my Etsy shop for stickers and prints. So yeah, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all of the love and support on my recent videos. Definitely let me know what you thought of this one, and I will see you guys next week. Bye! Real quick before I end the video, I want to give a shout out to my Ko-fi supporters. So thank you so much to Ashley, Savvy, Tiffany, and Lilycorn. Your guys' support means the world to me, and it allows me to keep making videos just like this one. If you'd like to join my Ko-fi page, there will be a link down in the description box down below where you can get all these benefits and so much more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!